My dear viewers, this is the Dukas Copy Academy, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 22nd of November 2024. The day is Friday. This is the last trading day of the week. This is generally very difficult to trade Friday, and I will ask my viewers, if you are new to the markets, maybe you want to stay away from the markets on the Fridays. It is designed in such a manner that you will tend to lose mostly on the Fridays. Okay. Now this is my experience, personal experience I'm sharing with you. Now you might be thinking, who am I? For those who don't know me, my name is Rakesh and I'm your host here. You might be confusing me as an employee of Dukas Copy. No, I'm not their employee. In fact, I am an independent trader and technical analyst. So all the views, opinions, or the trading ideas that I'm going to discuss in this live stream, they are of my own. We'll be strictly discussing the price action, and we'll try to ignore all the fundamentals that are there. Now, why I will ignore the fundamentals? Because I know that every piece of information that is right now going through the wires, or is over the internet, or is you are listening to something from somebody, everything is already priced into the charts. So I will look at the charts, see how the price, see what the price is telling me, and then read the price and take my decisions. Now, for doing this, I will be using the candlestick type of charts to ascertain or to find out the key levels for all the pairs that we see, and we'll see how we can use those key levels into our trading setups. Okay. At the end of the session, I'll be taking the questions from the viewers. So please ask your questions in the chat box that is provided. This webinar will not take much because there will be nothing much to discuss. So I'll go through the levels quickly and then we will wrap up this session. But before I start the session, I must tell you that whatever I say in this live stream is only for information or to enhance your knowledge about how to read charts. My request is that please do your own research before you put your real money in the markets. With that said, let me take you through the risk disclaimer. Please understand the risk that is associated with trading the foreign exchange on the margin money. Once you have understood all these 4 paragraphs, then only move to the charts. All right. This is, well, Nasdaq. I was going through Nasdaq, what is happening, but I will take you through the dollar index first, because we are trading the forex, and above all we should be concerned about what is happening in the forex market. So right now on your screen, this is the daily chart of the forex. You can see here dollar index chart daily, and this fair value gap is what I was pointing at, that this may stop the price from going lower. Has it stopped? Yes. The price is headed higher? Yes. Has it taken all the liquidity on the left? Yes. Am I concerned about falling? Yes, because it has also traded this fair value gap. Which fair value gap? Come on, Rakesh, what are you talking about? All right, so you see, fair value gap traded. On the lower time frame, it will be a very fast move. Although I'm not trading the dollar index, I'm just going to show you. Boom. You see this? Boom. Now this fair value gap is your breakaway gap. This is your anti-fair value gap entry. Never traded above this high. So I'm expecting lower prices in this one, but these fair value gaps will also be trying to push the prices high. So this is a top-down breakdown of dollar index. So I'm concerned about this fair value gap because this is also, I think, the last fair value gap. Yeah. So this is the last fair value gap of this leg. No, this is not the last. There's another one here. So this is the last one, which is also a breakaway gap which was never traded. So I would like to see how the price behave at this gap. So to reach this gap, the price has to first cross the one which is below the price, which is here. So the price has to first cross above this to reach here. So let us see how the things unfold. But right now the price is headed higher, at least from the daily point of view, it is headed higher. Okay. So that is important for us. So if this is headed higher, where is the pound going? The pound must be going lower. Yes, very nice. On the way down, what is there which can stop the price? This is the last fair value gap in this leg. This can stop the price. Yes, from here the price can reverse to the upside. But it will take time for the price to reach here, right? So let us see how the things unfold in the future. But we are looking for the lower prices in the pound. What about euro? Same thing goes for the euro. Euro is also headed lower. It has already dropped all the levels. 1.0448 was our target. That is already taken. Has taken all the liquidity that was there on the left. You see here. Now this is a fair value gap which I am expecting the price to trade. In fact, this is the last fair value gap, the down one. So let us see if it is able to trade bottom one or not. But right now the price is floating above the very strong support levels. Australian dollar, this fair value gap is still trying to keep the price higher, but the bullish dollar is trying to send the price lower. But you see the buying at the lower levels, this means that somebody is trying to buy the Australian dollar a lot at these prices. Who is doing that? I don't know. But yes, there's a lot of buying in this area. Also, you see the 50% of this wick. Has it been traded or not? No, not yet. So I'm bullish on the Australian dollar also. I'm looking for this high to be taken very fast and thereafter 0.6688 to be reached very soon. Here, almost confirmed bearish fair value gap on the New Zealand dollar. That means this one is not very bullish. Any rise to this area will push the prices further south towards 0.5774 area. So look for selling opportunities close to this high. USD CHF, I think I have discussed it yesterday that the price till the time it does not break higher than this fair value gap, we are not looking for buying opportunities. Now, since the price has done that, now we will be looking for the buying opportunities in the USD CHF. USD JPY, it is still trading between these two levels, which is support and resistance. So I'm not touching this market. There's a lot of consolidation. It can continue for months also. But till the time the price is consolidating, I'm not touching this market. Bitcoin has finally reached 99,187. It has in fact reached 99,546 and is on the verge of breaking higher. And in the way, now finally, yesterday it has created a fair value gap. So even if the price rise falls from here, it will be supported by this area. So you see, Bitcoin has a lot of support now. What about the Brent? Finally, I told you that the Brent is trying to move higher and this fair value gap may be inverse, which has happened, and this was the last leg up. So yes, all in all, Brent is trying to go higher from here. If this fair value gap would have been traded, I would have been in a better position to tell you where the price is going right now. Although I see that there is a possibility that the price is looking for liquidity here and here, but I'm not so sure about it because this was a previous fair value gap, the midpoint of whose was stopping the price again and again. Now it is again going here. Maybe because this run was fair, not able to take the liquidity higher, so this is going to take the liquidity and then it may run lower again. But this is just a speculation, so I'm not sure right now. We will need more information when the price reaches this 76.38 area. Then we will be able to know how it is behaving there. About the gold, it has broken all these levels. Now it is even inducement here. Now you might be thinking, what is inducement? It is when a low is taken out and there is a heavy buying. This is called inducement. So ideally the price should have continued lower, but it did not continue lower and it created a fair value gap on the way up, which I think is left open. You see, even the second fair value gap which price has created is not traded yet. There is a third fair value gap over here. So are you in the long here? I don't know if you're long or short, but I would never trade such markets. It did not give me entry. So there's no point of trading, but it is just going one side. This one-sided moves I don't like. So these are not sustainable. There's a high potential that this price will do drop down. From where? I'll be expecting 62% to be a selling area, but from this leg to this leg, it looks like 62% has already been taken out. So yes, see the price is already trading above the 62%. Now it has entered this fair value gap from where I would be looking for a rejection. Because you see on this leg down, this was your breakaway gap. After that, this was your entry fair value gap and the price never came into this gap. Now first time the price has entered this gap. So there is a possibility that the price came all the way up here to just test this entry fair value gap and then go lower. This is a possibility. In fact, this is a very high probability because the market structure has shifted. This gap was not traded. There was sudden sell-off. Now there will be systematic sell-off. That is what my expectation is. Let us see next week. This week I am not expecting anything. Next week, Euro JPY also has sold off. It has not given us any good opportunity. Good opportunity could have come if the price would have traded here in this level gap, which was never happened. So I'm expecting the price to rise from here, go into this gap, then get rejected. Now you might be thinking, oh Rakesh, the price has already gone down. Why are you looking for the price to go here and then get? Because that is logical. You have to have some logic for the market. You see, you remember the price was falling from here. I said no, the fair value gap needs to be traded. The fair value gap needs to be traded. Now this is a decent fall. In this decent fall only, if you have noticed that yesterday it has created a fair value gap again. So now this is the next gap that I would like to see to be traded. If the price goes up from here, it should not go higher than the fair value gap. Okay, like this. Fair enough. So this sell side, that is 1.9123, is our target on the downside now. Let us see if it is taken or not. CHF JPY, I am bearish on this one because it has just taken this liquidity, has given us a market structure shift, and also at the same time it has given us a gap which I would like to see as a breakaway gap. That means this would never be traded, and next week there should be one more fair value gap which will be traded. That will become our entry fair value gap, and then we will be looking for the lower prices like here or these lows or maybe these lows. I hope you get it. Or in New Zealand, we are bullish. All the targets are taken. Even now, I am bullish. See, this breakaway gap was never traded. Now, the price is creating another gap. This is called entry fair value gap. There is a possibility that the price will come down to this level, fill up more, and then boom. And I am really very bullish now on Australian dollar. Why I am bullish on Australian dollar? Because see, pound is falling, euro is falling, Australian dollar, no. It is saying no. I am not falling. Why it is not falling? There must be something. Yes, I don't know what is that something, but somebody is buying this heavily. I hope you got the idea. So this is a very bullish scenario here for the Australian dollar against the New Zealand because New Zealand dollar is falling. So Australian is rising. So this will be a very good market to go long in the coming time. Okay. What about the gas? Gas was very nice yesterday. Today is an inside bar. Tomorrow or Monday, maybe a trade in this fair value gap. If that happens and the price closes above the 50% of that gap, will be bullish again in the gas. Eurocat. Well, all the targets almost taken. 1.4456 is the target on the downside. Has already created another fair value gap on the way down. So I'll be cautious here. Alright guys, Ethereum finally closed the day above yesterday, above that rectangle, and now I think 3566 may be tested in this market. Now it is getting rejected from this low of that particular gap. So all the things are done. So if it is able to close above the 50% of this, I will be looking for the bullish entry on the Ethereum. That's all guys from my side. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll be waiting for your questions now. All right, guys, I see that there are no questions popping up, so I would like to wrap up this session. Saying that I hope you know about the support and the resistance zones that are of importance in the coming time. Just remember, like I always say, do not risk more than 1% of your entire equity on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than three times the risk that you're going to take. This is good if you take three times profit than the risk taken, but you should target at least two times. Okay, if there is no potential of getting three times, you should not press the trigger. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section. And if possible, please subscribe to this channel for more such webinars. Have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. See you on Monday, 1700 GMT. Bye bye. Take care.